Alright, a lot of people asked about 9D. First, 9C asked to rewrite this equation in polar form. So I just went backwards, but you could have gone in either direction, and it shows how to go from here to there. So I rewrote cotangent and cosecant and got that. I multiplied sine squared from both sides. And then I wanted to get two y values. So r sine is 1. R sine is equal to y. So if we have two factors of sine, what if we had two factors of r? Then we'd have two r sines, which would be y squared. So if we multiply the left side times r and the right side times r, we have 9x on that side. And there you go. So you can just go backwards, and that would explain how to get from the rectangular equation to the polar equation. Anyway, that wasn't part D. Part D said find the region of R, just as an expression, but don't actually evaluate it. Well, we need this angle measure, and it's defined by this line x equals 5/7 y. So if you solve for y, y is equal to 7/5 x. There's the slope. The slope is the tangent. So tangent of theta is equal to 7/5. So theta is the arctangent of 7/5. Alright, what about r? Well, we're going to start at theta, and we're only going to be doing the sectors that sweep through the region using curve r, the blue curve, that is. So we start at theta, arctangent of 7/5, and we go until we hit the origin. So when is this equal to 0? You can solve that, and the first angle will be pi over 2. You can use your calculator on this problem, so you could have entered this function and let your window just go from 0 to pi over 2, and you would have seen that it started up here and came down. I mean, not 0. Start from arctangent of 7/5 to pi over 2, and you'll see the curve, the graph like that. Oh my god, I'm pretty tired. I hope this explanation made sense. I'll see you in class.